Well, it's your friendly cowboy again. I am making this video basically on the topic of politics and what I think, and probably a lot of other Americans think, should happen for this country. Let me first start off by saying yes, I'm a backer of Donald Trump. And again, the reason I tell you that I'm a backer of Donald Trump, because he is not a politician. And granted, he's playing politics right now, mouthing people and stuff, but I wish they wouldn't do that. I wish they would just put somebody's foot up somebody's ass and get them to fly right, but they can't do that either. So the only thing to do is name call. So the thing I'm going to say is the reason I think Donald Trump should be president is because he's a businessman, just like Ross Perot. Everybody talks about Ross Perot, my little imitation. See that hole over there? You go ahead and put something in that hole right there, and there, that's how you fix it right there. Well, that's basically how you fix it. Now, there's a lot of ins and outs, but that's basically how you fix it. I do think he'll put the wall up, and he talks about Mexico paying for the wall. Well, and they say Mexico, I heard Mexico's not paying for the wall. Well, I guarantee if you take away, I'm conservatively saying, approximately $400 million a year goes to Mexico for aid. If you take half that money, or even all of it, and use it to build a wall, Mexico's still paying for it because we're giving that money to them anyway. So it's $400 million. It's going to probably take a couple years to build that wall. I'm going to say build it right. It'll take a couple years. So maybe we should use the money that we send to them, and the money that we send to Ecuador, and let's say Panama. Hell, who else do we send to? I don't know all the countries down there. South America, Brazil, Colombia, Chile. I think Argentina's down there somewhere. But anyway, what I'm saying is that, I think that we can use that money to build the wall if we wanted to. Now, whether it makes us safer or not, or whether it stops the illegal immigration or not, at least we have a wall put there. And just like Donald Trump said one time, Israel built a wall. It's worked so far. So, anyway, I think that's one thing we should do. And talking about doing away with Obamacare. Well, Obamacare should have never happened in the first place, and not because taxpayer money pays for it and everybody should have free insurance, because we already know now that everybody's not having free insurance. So, I think we should do away with Obamacare and use what we already have in the States, called Access. Well, in Arizona it's called Access. And Access helps people that do not have the money for medical care. Well, Access for the longest time, or I think they still do it, that if you're a man and you're single, but you make below a certain amount of money, you still cannot get insurance through Access because you're a man. Now, if you're a woman or a woman with kids, you definitely get Access, and I think that's true. I think it should be that way. But if you want to do away with Obamacare, make it more accessible for people to get insurance through Access. What if they have to pay maybe, let's say, $20 a month for their medication, or $20 a month to go see a doctor a few times a month. It's just $20 a month. It'll help start getting money into the system, even though taxpayers pay for it anyway. And hopefully it will alleviate a lot of the trauma and a lot of the personal sacrifice people have to do because they don't have insurance, because they get sick, can't afford to pay for the medication, so they go to the emergency room and get fixed for a short time, then they go back to the emergency room and get shit fixed for a short time. There's a lot of people that do it. I've seen it. So that's another way of fixing Obamacare. And the illegal immigration thing, very simple. Do the flat tax, like I think Cruz said it, or one of them said it. Said do a flat tax. well, flat tax would be great. And you said, do away with the IRS. No, you can't do away with the IRS because you still got businesses. And they're granted business have flat taxes. But transfer those IRS people into illegal immigration. If an IRS agent, and there's probably a few people who have seen this, if an IRS agent can find or can tell you, no, you don't have a receipt from 15 years ago, and you produce it, and they go, well, that's not good enough, I bet you they can find illegal immigrants in this country. That's all they get. I mean, you just look for the Social Security numbers, mainly. That's all you got to do. Because most of them have stolen the Social Security numbers of dead people or are using the same ones as somebody else. So, again, that's my opinion. It's my opinion. It's the true cowboy way. If you like it, then pass it on. If you don't, if you got any questions, anything that I can elaborate on. I know that I am a country boy and I don't have the words to use in a sophisticated situation, but I usually get my point across most of the time. Y'all have a good day and God bless. Remember, friendly cowboy Rob. Y'all have a good night. Bye.